Hope you all are doing well. I am Rupal Kashyap and in today's video I am going to summarize Essay 200. So let's start the same with a very basic question that what is the name of Essay 200? So the name of Essay 200 is Overall Objectives of an Independent Auditor and the Conduct of an Audit in Accordance with Standards on Auditing. So what we can conclude with the name of Essay 200? There are two things which we can conclude. That first is that there are certain objectives of an independent auditor. Second is that the auditor has to comply with the standards on auditing while conducting the audit. Let's move further and find out the certain objectives of an independent auditor. So according to Essay 200, there are two objectives of an independent auditor. Let's discuss them one by one. The first one is he has to obtain reasonable assurance about whether the financial statement as a whole are free from material misstatement, whether due to fraud or error, thereby enabling the auditor to express an opinion that the financial statements are prepared in all material respects and in accordance with an applicable financial reporting framework. So, while explaining the objective number 1, I have used certain terms like reasonable assurance. Let's discuss them one by one. So, first term is reasonable assurance. See, there are two types of assurance a person can give: absolute assurance and reasonable assurance. The thing which differentiates both of these assurance is the level of assurance you are giving. Like, if an auditor is giving after conducting the audit that there are no chances that a material misstatement can exist, that means he is giving absolute assurance. On the other hand, if after conducting the audit he is giving assurance that there are still chances that a material misstatement can exist, that means he is giving reasonable assurance. And generally an auditor gives reasonable assurance because of certain reasons, like there are certain inherent limitations to audit, and as because of the limitation of time, the auditor usually conduct the audit as the auditor conduct the audit after completing a financial year. That means because of the foundation of time, there may be chances that a material misstatement can be missed out by him. So to play safer side, we can say he gave reasonable assurance. So let's move to further and discuss about the second term that I have used is fraud and error. Fraud or error. To differentiate both of these terms, the simple word is intentional or unintentional. Like, fraud is generally conducted with an intentional mind. On the other hand, error is conducted with an unintentional mind. So this is very simple, that if someone doing the mistake because of intentionally mind, that means he is doing fraud. And if there is no intention of doing the same, that means he is doing error. He did error. So next term which I have used is that preparing of financial statement in all material respects and in accordance with applicable financial reporting framework. See, applicable financial reporting framework. To simplify the same, let's take an example of Schedule 3. Like, if a company has to follow Schedule 3, simply means he has to prepare the financial statement according to Schedule 3. That what it means, that applicable financial reporting framework. Like, if on an NGO, we not prepare P&L account and balance sheet. What we prepare is the income and expenditure account. So it depends upon the entity to entity. So it's the duty of management to prepare the financial statement according to the applicable financial reporting of framework. That's all the terms I have used in the first objective. Let's move further and discuss. Second objective of an independent auditor is that to report on the financial statement and communicate as required by the essays in accordance with the auditor finding, which simply means that after conducting the audit, the auditor got some findings or some evidences on which he express his opinion in the independent auditor's report. That's all about the objective of an independent auditor. That's all about the essay 200. Let's end the video, and thank you for watching. Follow for more such posts, as I will come up with more essay summarized video in upcoming days. And thank you for watching.